Okay, so let's start. Okay, so this is the server. Let me already it's running state. So if it is power state, we have to start the server. So this is how we are starting the mission. So this is currently running state. I'm audible, right? Please keep unmute others. If you have any doubts, okay, we'll ask. Just unmute and you can ask if you have any queries. Okay, so if it's already running state, click on show. So let's wait. If it takes time, okay, let me stop and start again. So now it's power off state. Click on start. The machine is going to start. Let's wait. It takes less than 2 minutes to start the server. Yeah, it's starting. Let's see. So who are available in Hyderabad, please come to lab. Okay. So if you come to lab and if you start the practice, then only if you feel it's very easy. Not at all practice. So everything it's you feel it's very difficult. Let's wait. Once start the server, we have to log in. So what is the default user in Linux? What is the default user? Yes, default
root
super user,
root
root user, the root. So password while installation, we have to keep password. So I keep the password Oracle. So with this username password, we have to log in once start the server. So let's see. Yes, it's starting still. We have to wait. Yeah, now can say it started. Now, so we have to log in with the username root. So here there is no root. So we have to click on not listed. So the username is root. Click on next. So password, Oracle, click on sign in. So this is how we log into Linux server. Okay, so let's wait few seconds. Once we log in, so we have to, so this is the Linux server desktop. So the Ethernet card is connected mode. Okay, so this is the Linux server desktop. So how to open the terminal window? Right click, open terminal. So get the open terminal window. This is the terminal window where we can give the commands. So we have to know IP address. If config to connect a putty, we have to know IP address. What is the IP address? 0.152. So we have let's connect via putty. So this is the putty software. So in you can install. Okay, so just putty, type putty and open. So what is the IP address? 192.168.0.152. Yes, if it is first time, click on accept. So here, what is the username? The same username. Password, the same password. Yes, I log in. I connected putty. So this is the client tool. If you want to establish the connection remotely, we have to use putty. In real time, we are using this putty software to connect the Linux servers. If you want to increase this font size, you can increase. Change settings, appearance, change, 14, font style, bold. Yes, click on apply. So yesterday we discussed a few commands. Let's go to so df-h to see the all the mount point details. So in GB format, ls CPU, list CPU information, nproc, just only CPU information, nproc. So next, sar12, so it gives the CPU usage. So okay, top command, it gives the all the details. So memory details, CPU usage, and the memory details, total memory, how much used, CPU percentage, memory percentage, what is the load average, so how long the system is up and running. If you want to find only how long the system is up and running, give uptime. Uptime. Okay. So these are the commands we completed yesterday. PWD to get the current location. So if you want to see the list of files or directories, ls-lrt. Here, these all are files and directories. If you want to display all the normal files, normal directories, including hidden files, hidden directories, what is the command? ls minus lart. So we discussed these permissions. This is the owner class. This is the group class. This is the date and time. So these are all the things yesterday we completed. Okay. So today we'll continue. Okay. So yes, ls minus lrt. So these are the types of files we discussed yesterday. Normal files, normal directories, hidden files and hidden directories. Okay. So we discussed these all the permissions part. Okay. Now how to create the files. We know how to display the files, how to list off the files and directories. Now how to create the file. So in Windows, how you can create just a simple right click open new file. That's very easy in Windows. So if you want to create a new file, just a right click, new, click on file. That's it. File will be, or if you want to create folder, click on folder. It's a very easy Windows. So in Linux, if you want to create a file, suppose I want to create an empty file. I don't want to insert any data. I want to create an empty file. To create an empty file, you have to use touch command. Touch space file name. Touch space file name. You can say touch space file one. File name is file one. You can give any name. Touch space file one. So the file is created. How you can see this file is created or not? You can use ls minus lrt. Yes, the file is listed. When it was created, the system time, system date and time you can verify date. So current system date is, this is the timestamp. The same timestamp the file was created. Who is the owner of this file? Yes. Who is the owner of this file?
Root.
Root only. This is the owner. This is the root. Here with what name is there? That is the owner. This is the group. These are the privileges. This is the timestamp when the file was created. What is this? Is the just a file size. Nothing is there. 23 bytes. So now, so pwd. If you want to find the present working directory, just pwd. To list the files and directories, ls minus lrt, I can see the file one. Okay. Now, so I can say this file is already existing. File one, cat. This file is already existing. Let me remove this file. rm minus. Now can say, now can create fresh empty file. Touch file one. Now can say ll. File one. Where is the file one? It's a just created empty file. That is the 0 size. Okay. This is the file one created with the 0 size. So now if you want to insert the data, now if you want to, I want to insert the data. So how to insert the data? You can use VI editor. VI space file one. Which file you want to enter the data? This one. So how to enter the data? Once VI space file one, click on I, insert mode. In the keyboard, click on I. Now we are in insert mode. That means now you're ready to insert the data. So let me insert. This is, let me keep same thing. So this is batch number 36. Now you can, this is batch number 36. So suppose I done whatever inserted. Yes, I inserted data. Now I want to save this file, Click on escape. Click on escape. The insert mode gone. Now shift colon WQ shift 1. Shift colon WQ shift 1. W means writing the data, means saving the data. Q means after saving, quit from this file. That is the WQ. Now you can say how to see the file data. To see the file data, cat space file one. Cat space file one. To see the file data, whatever the data available inside this file. Yes, this is the data I inserted. After inserting the data, I saved the file data using WQ. If you don't want to save the data, you don't keep W, just keep Q only. Quit without saving the data. If you want to out of this file, just Q. If you want to save the data, so if you want to save the data, WQ shift 1. If you don't want to save the data, just that's it. Shift colon Q shift 1. Let me see file 1. again insert some data. So again click on insert mode. Okay, so this is batch number 37. I inserted second line. Yes, I don't want to save this data. I don't want to save this whatever I inserted. This line before I saved. Now I inserted newly. This is the line number. I don't want to save this data. So escape shift colon q shift 1. If you don't want to save this data currently whatever you inserted, just don't keep w. If you keep wq means saving the data, then quit. So now I don't want to save the data, so don't keep w. This is how without save the data you can use this command. Now you can say cat file 1. Now you can say yes, the second line did not save in this file. Like this we can create the files, we can insert the data. After inserting, if you want to save the data, yes, you can use. If you don't want to save the data, yes, you can don't want to save. You can use the command, respective command. To see the file data, cat is the command to see the file data. Okay. Now pwd, where I am in /root home directory. So change directory cd, next command, cd. Cat is the command to see the file data. We use cat command. Okay. So vi to enter the data into file, we use vi command. Vi command. So if we use vi file 2, if file 2 does not exist, it create the file and we can insert the data at a time. If file is already existing, just enter the data. That's the vi editor. Cat is the command to see the file data. Next. So where I am in now, let me clear the screen. Clear pwd, where I am in under /root home directory. I want to change the directory. I want to change my location. I want to go to df-h. I want to change my directory, change my location from this location to this location. How to change? cd /home. Yes, my location got changed. What is my present working directory? /home before /root. So this is how you can change the location by using a change directory command, cd command. Directory means current location if you want to change. Yes, before what is my current location /root, that is the root home directory. Now I want to go to inside this location. Yes, cd space target location where you want to go. Now what is my present working directory? I am in right now /home location. This is how we are changing the cd change directory command using change directory command. So if you want to see the what are the files or directories existing inside this location, you can use ls-lrt. To see the files or directories, the command is same. Where you execute this command on the current location, display the files and directories. On the current location, now what is the current location? /home. Now what is the current location where I am in? /home under /home. How we went here? So cd space target location, changing directory. I changed my location. Then I see the what are the files or directories? ls-lrt. These are the files or directories are there. So now copy files. Copy files. So how you can copy the files? Now we know how to create a files, how to insert the data, how to save the data, how to without save the data. We know. Now I want to copy the file. How to copy the file? What is the syntax? To copy the file in the copy order, the command is there cp. For copying the files in Linux system, we are using cp command. Cp means copy the files. So copy, what is the syntax? Complete file path. Complete file path. Complete file path. Complete file path under file name. Then target path. Target path. Source location to target location. Where you from where to where you want to copy. Suppose I want to copy the files /root to /home. Then this is my source location. My file is there inside this location. I want to copy file from this location to this location. Then you can use cp slash root slash file name. This is the location, not file name. So what is the file name? Suppose file 1. So cp we can use like this. We can use cp, can you see? Example, cp example, cp slash root slash file 1 to slash home. That's it. So this is how we are copy the files. So what is the file path? File path and file name. Where the file is existing under slash root. What is the which file you want to copy? File name. To, there is no required to. Source location, path and file name to target location. This file 1 is going to copy from this location to this location. That's how we are using cp command. Can say I want to copy file name is emp from location slash root to slash home. Now tell me for this command, for this cp, what is the file name? File name is emp from where to where, slash root to slash home. Now tell me, file name we know, location we know, where to copy we know. cp slash root slash emp to slash home. That's it. So file name and location, where the file is existing under slash root. Your file is different, you can change the file name. You can keep the right file name. Suppose your location is different, keep your location, then file name to target location. Like this, we can use cp command to copy the files. Okay, so you can say slash home. Let me remove this file. So where I am in pwd. Let me go back. cd, you can say, we'll say emp. There is a emp file is there. Empty file. It's empty file. We know how to create empty file. Let me remove this one. MP. Now we don't have emp file inside the root directory. First I have to create empty file. How to create empty file? Touch emp. Now you can say emp file is created. I want to copy this file from current location to slash home location. What is my current location? How to know current location? Just give pwd. Now tell me cp. cp command. Tell me cp. Path and file name. What is the path? What is the present working directory?
Slash root.
Slash root. After slash root, what is the file name?
Slash emp.
This file I want to copy. To where you want to copy?
Slash home.
That's it. Yes. So how to see this file is copied to this location or not? Then you have to go to this location first. How to change directory? My current location to this location. How to change the directory?
cd
slash home. I am in the slash home directory. Now you can see how to see the files or directories. ls minus lrt. The file will be copied. Okay. So this is how we can copy the files. We are using cp command. Path, where the file is existing. We have to use path slash file name. Then where you want to copy. Target path. That's it. So how to verify the file? Go to the target location. You can use ls minus lrt. You can see the file which you copied. This is how you can copy the files. So pwd, I am in the slash home. Now I can verify ll or ls minus lrt. This file is copied. Yes. Now suppose we are in the root location. cp file name slash target path. So you are in the where I am in. Let me remove again rm minus rf emp. I remove the emp file name. Now to go back to pwd. So I am in the root location. The file is emp is there. So if you are in the same file where the file is existing, if you are in the same location, no need to give the path. Just simple emp to target home location. We are in the already slash root home location. So if you are in the same where the file is existing, you also there in the current location where the file is existing. No need to give path. Simple cp file name to slash home. If you are in the different location, suppose I am in the where I am in what is my PWD? What is my PWD?
Slash home.
Slash home. Where the file is existing? EMP file
Slash root.
slash root. So if you are a different location, the file is different place. I am in the different location. Then in that use from here I want to copy cp. Now you have to give the full path and file name. Full path and file name slash root slash emp to this
Slash
current
home.
location. You can use dot also. Now can say emp is copied. So dot means to this current location. This file where the file is existing under root. This file I want to copy to current location. Current location means dot also you can keep. Or slash home. That's fine. Slash dot or slash home. Anything is fine. Okay, like this we can copy the files. Next. So how to move the files? I want to move the files. How to move the files? Same. Go back. Okay. So LL, you can see there is a file 1 is there. I want to move the files. File 1 from slash root to slash home. How to move the files? What is the command to move the files? MV. MV is the command to move the files. So what is the file name?
File 1.
File 1. Where you are in? What is my PWD? What is the PWD?
Slash root.
Slash root. So the file also exists in same location. No need to keep the current location. So cp move command mv file 1 to where you want to move slash root. Because why we are not keeping this slash root? Even though if you want to, you can keep, but no, not required because the file is existing. Where the file is existing, the same location we are there. That's why it's not required slash root. If you want to keep, you can keep slash root slash file 1 to slash home. Yes. Now, how can verify the file is moved or not? In the current location, the file is existing after this command. Now the file 1 is existing current location. LL. It's not existing. We moved. If you copy, the file is existing both the places, source location, destination. If you move the files from one location to other location, after move the files are moved to target location, the source location does not exist. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now if you move this file, let me move this file. Before move, file is existing in the current location. How to move? What is the command?
MV slash file 3.
File 3. If you want to keep, yes,
Slash
you can keep. Let me keep current location also. Yes, that's fine. No, if it's your optional. So file 2, file 3, whatever, to slash home.
slash home.
Now can see. Now LL file 3 does not exist here. Only file 2. File 1 we moved, file 3 we moved. Now go to target location and verify. There it's moved or not. Yes, file 3 is existing, file 1 also existing. That is the difference between copy and move the files. Okay. Now next. Suppose if we give, okay, now let me go back CD, PWD. Where we are in, that is important. What is my current location? Slash root right now. Suppose now if you give file 3 to slash home. This file is existing. This command is executing. If you want to, so under root, what are the files are existing? You can verify. Now this file is existing. Tell me or not. This command is executing or not. Slash home. Now again I am trying to move file 3 to slash home. Executing or it's failing? Fail. Why?
It does not exist, sir.
Yeah, so on the current location, PWD slash root, we seen already what are the files are existing. There is no file 3. Without file 3, we cannot execute, we cannot move. It throws the file, no such file or directory. System itself is saying, there is no such file or directory with file 3. Suppose where I am in cd/home, ll. Here what are the files are there? File 1, file 3 there. File 2. Where the file 2 existing? Tell me. Where the file 2 existing? Before what is the PWD?
Slash root.
So slash root. Suppose I am in the slash home directory. I am trying to copy file 2 to slash home. This command is executing.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Executing. Can you
Yes.
speak again?
Yes, sir. Executive.
Where I am in
Slash home.
slash home. The file where is existing file 2?
Slash root.
Slash root. How it's executing? The file is existing root home directory. I am in the slash home directory. Inside current location, if the file is existing, it's copy. But inside the slash home, we don't have file 2, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to fail. You can say no such file or directory. On the current location, we don't have file 3, file 2, whatever, file 2. File 2 is existing which location?
Slash home.
So
Slash
you
root.
have to give the complete path slash root to file 2. Then system can understand as system can go and verify inside this location. So slash root we have file. This is the slash root. There we have file 2. It's identify file and copy to slash home. Now it's copied. Now you can see LL on the slash home file 2 is copied. Okay. So that's how we can copy the files, move the files. Okay. Now remove the files. How to remove the files? RM minus RF. For remove the directory, remove the files. If you give only RM, file 1, can say it's asking to user. Okay, it's going to remove, yes or no? If you give yes, going to remove. It's going to remove the regular file name file 1. If you give yes, why? It's removing. If you give no, it's not removing. So without asking, I want to remove blindly without asking to user RM minus RF. Forcibly going to remove without asking anyone. Directly remove. You can say there is no file 1. It's removed. So like this we can use to remove the files we are using. This way user interaction, it's asking to user whether it is removing or not. Yes or no. If you give yes, going to remove. No means it's not removing. So without asking, directly remove means RM minus RF file 1 or directory name. To remove the files, to remove the directories, both command, same command we are using for both the files or directories. Okay, can say when you use RM file 2, it's asking. If you give yes, then only it's remove the files. If you give this one without asking, second method to remove the files. To remove the files or directories without asking to user. That is the RM minus RF. Okay. Next. Checking the file 1, file 2 removed or not. Yes, ls minus lrt, you can verify. Now to create a file along with inserted data. Before we know how to create empty file. Now I want to create a file and as well as at the same time I want to insert the data. Suppose you can see here, let me go back cd where I am in slash root. So I am in the slash root. If you create any files or directories, all the files or directories placed inside this location, not slash home. So I want to create a file and I insert the data. If you want to create an empty file, you can use touch command. I don't want to create empty file. Now I want to create a file with the data. How to create a file? VI space file 4. If you VI space file 4, if the file 4 existing, going to insert the data. If file 4 does not exist, it's creating the file and insert the data. Enter. Can say now we don't have any files with the file 4. Can say, are you able to see file 4? No. So VI file 4, insert the data. Click on I. This is file 4 data. I done inserted data. Click on escape. Save the data. WQ shift to 1. Yes. File 4 is created and I inserted some data. You can see not 0. It has some size, means some information, some data is inserted in this file. Just now created and inserted data. Let me create another file, vi file 5. Tell me how to insert the data. Tell me how to insert the data. Click on I. We have to be insert mode. Click on I. Then insert the data. This is file 5 data. After insert completes, click on escape from keyboard. Then shift colon WQ, writing the data, shift 1. Suppose I don't want to save this data. I don't want to save this data. Without W, you can say file 4, file 5 doesn't created. If you save the data, then only the file 5 is created under save the data. Without saving, it doesn't create file. So whenever you want to create a file and insert some data, if you want to save the data, it's going to create a file under the data will be saved. That is VI command. Clear? How to read this file data? Cat. Cat is the command to read the file data. Yes, this is file 4 data. The same thing we inserted. Clear? Any queries? You can use file 4. Yes, you can insert. This is file 4 data. That's what we inserted. So click on escape. It come out of insert mode. Then save the data. This is for saving the data. Next, shift colon Q, shift 1. Without saving the file data. Okay. Next, to create a directory. How to create a directories? mkdir, make directory, is the mkdir is the command to create a directory. So pwd, where I am in /root. So where inside this location I want to create a directory. First, where you want to create a directory, which location? Go to that location first. I want to create a directory /root only. So currently I am in the /root home directory. If you are not, just go to pwd. Yes, I know I am in the inside /root home directory. Now I want to create a directory mkdir-p dir name. Directory name you can give any name. Suppose now I am going to give directory name dir name. Yes, you can see dir name. So where is the directory name? Yes, this directory is created. Let me remove this existing one. Let me create again mkdir directory 1. So you can say the directory is created. This is how we are create. Directory means folder. If it is Windows, how can just right click new folder? That's it. But in case of Linux, to create a directory, we have to give the command mkdir-p directory name. How to verify ll or ls-lrt? You can say directory name. How to see this only this directory if it is created or not? ls-lrt. You can say ls-ld. Yes. If you want to see particular directory is created or not, you can use ls-ld space directory name. You can use ls-lrt. It lists out all the files or directories available. If you want to see particular directories created or not, existing or not, you can use this one. Clear? You can use ls-lrt or anything is fine. This one also. To see particular directory is created or not. That is ls-ld dir name. If you give ls-lrt, list out all the files or directories. So now to create a file inside root/directory location, inside folder. Suppose if you create a folder in new folder, I create new folder. Inside I want to create a file. Go to inside new folder, then create a new file. Yes, can say yes. This file is created under new folder. The same way under new directory I want to create a file. Where I am in pwd/root. Now I want to go to inside this directory. Change directory. I want to change directories. This one to this two. How to change directory? How to go to inside this directory? Tell me. I want to go to inside this directory. How to change my directory? Change directory. The name itself command is there.
CD.
Yeah,
CD.
CD directory name.
Right.
If it is Windows, just click on the folder, go to that folder. I want to go to inside folder. Click on this. I am in the inside folder. You can create files or folders. The same way here, if you want to go to inside this directory means folder only. In Linux, you can say directory. How to go to inside this folder? CD directory name. Yes, you can say where I am in. I am in the /root. Under there is a directory created. Under a directory, this is my current location. So if you want to see what are the files or directories inside this location, nothing is there. Just now I created a folder. I did not create any files and folders. Now again, if you want to create a directory, one more file, you can create. Like this, you can create n number of directories. So CD directory name. So here if you want to create a file under directory name, where I am in PWD, I am in the inside root directory name. I want to create a file name here. Yes, empty file. File was created, file 1. Where it has created? Inside a /root directory name. This is the current path for file 1. Like this, we can create files. So I want to create one more directory name. On the same location, I want to create one more directory. The directory name is directory name. You can say one more directory I created. So folder is useful to create the files, to create the directories. Inside the file, do I can create a folder? No. Inside the file, I can enter the data only. Inside the directory, I can save the files, I can save the directories. Yes, I created one file, I created one directory inside a directory. Inside the file, I can create directory. Tell me. Inside the file, I can create the directory, one more directory inside the file. No. Inside the file, you can insert the data only. Inside the directory, I can create the file. Inside this directory, I can create the file.
Yes.
Okay. Inside this directory, I want to create one more directory. Possible? Inside the directory, I want to create one more directory.
Yes.
Yes. How to go to inside this directory? I want to go to inside this directory. CD directory name. Where I am in? I am inside directory name under directory name 1. Now, if you want to create files or directories, you can create whatever you want. So in Windows folder, here inside the folder, I created a file. If you want to create one more folder, you can create. Click on folder. That's it. Inside the file, you cannot create the folders. Inside the folder, I can create again files and folders. Like this, we can create. This is the entire path. This is the current location. In Linux, you can say PWD. Okay. So you can see directory name 1 created. Now go to directory name 1, create one more file, touch file 2. File 2 is creating inside this location. LL. Yes, file 2 is created. So now remove the directories. Suppose I want to copy the files. You can see where I am in PWD. This is the location. Let me go to let me take other session. Duplicate session, root, Oracle. Okay, this is the second section. Like this, you can connect any sections. Oracle. Okay, let me go to /home. Here also, I want to create one directory. Suppose here there is a ABC directory is there. Yes, let me remove and create. ABC, remove. And how to create? mkdir-p ABC. Yes, created. Go to ABC directory, PWD. Where I am in? Inside /home/ABC. Here I want to create one more directory. How to create? mkdir-p ABC1. Where I am in? Go to ABC1. So Here there is nothing is there. I want to copy the files. I want to copy the files from this file to, from this location there is a file 2 existing. This file 2, I want to copy this file 2 from this location to this location. How can copy? Now tell me. Here there nothing is there. ls minus lrt, nothing is there in the current location. What is the target location? This is the target location. What is the source location where the file is existing? This is the source location. Now tell me the copy command cp. What is the file name? What is the path and file name? Where the file is existing? What is the file path? Tell me. cp. What is the path? File path. File path means pwd. Where the file is existing? This is the file path. Slash which file you want to copy? File 2. Then target location. What is the target location? Yes. What is the target location where you want to copy? I am audible, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, respond. What is the target location where you want to copy? This is the target location, man. I want to copy the file from here. This is the target location. Enter. Now how can verify the file is copied or not? Here I copied. So how can verify? Go to that location. LL. Yes, file 2 is copied. The path, the current path where the file is existing. Suppose your file is existing inside this location. Go to inside this location, keep this path and file name. But our file is existing. This is the path. This is the inside this location. Target location where, suppose if you want to copy here, I want to copy here. Suppose I can say, let me go to this location. There is a file is there. Okay, this file I want to copy to this location only under ABC. Now tell me the command. Where is the pwd? Now tell me cp command. I want to, my file is existing, current file 1 existing inside this location. Where you want to copy? Till under ABC only. Now tell me the cp command.
Slash
Okay.
slash
File name. File name.
Okay. File name. Next. Target location.
slash home
Slash home slash ABC.
slash abc.
Okay, that's it. Where the file is existing, what is the current location file path? Keep the file path slash file name. Then target location where you want to copy. That's it. It's a very simple command. The fixed commands only. Whatever you copy, file path, file name, target location. That's it. Okay. So next, how to remove the directories? Same, rm minus rf. rm minus rf. Let me see. How to remove the directories? Suppose you can say ll. I want to remove the pwd. Go back. You can say ll. I want to remove the abc1 directory. rm minus rf. Go to the directory existing location. rm minus rf. ABC1. Now ABC1 directory got removed. File 1 I want to remove. rm minus rf file 1. You have to go to first file location. Then use this command rm minus rf directory name or file 1. That is how we are remove the directories. Remove the files. Now to create any user in the Linux server, I want to create a user. I want to add one user. There is a root is a default user, but I don't want to use root. I want to create one more user in Linux operating system. How to create the user? Add user. There is a command. Add user username. This is the syntax. Add user username. Username you can give. ABC also you can give. ABC also you can give. ABC. Let me keep. Yes. Username, add user username. ABC user is going to creating in the OS level. You can say ABC already existing. Let me delete user del ABC. I deleted ABC user existing. Now again creating the ABC user. Okay, ABC1. Yes, ABC1 is created. Add user ABC1. So this is how we are creating the user, adding the user. How to create the user, how to add the user, add user, username ABC1. Now you can go and verify how to verify this user is existing or not. Is its user is created or not. How to verify files or directories, ls-lrt. How to create the user. If you create a user, the user is added inside this file. Inside this file, there is a file name is password, where this password file is existing under /etc. So this is the file. How to read the file data? Yes. How to read the file data?
Cat file.
Cat file.
Cat. So what is the file location? Password. There is a file is there PSSWD. This is the file. What information it can store inside this? All the users information. Whatever the users you created, all the users information will be stored inside the password file. This file is existing which location? Under /etc. That is the system created file. We have not created that file. So how to read the file data? Cat is the command. We have to give the full path and file name while read the file data. Let me go and see. So cat /etc/password. Can say this all the information will be saved inside the password file. So if you want to see the file, go to cd/etc location. LL. Can say there are a number of files are these are the system created files. So if you want to see particular file, how you can say ls-lrt pss star. Can say in the current location where I am in under /etc, because that is the system created file created inside /etc. Go to that location, you can verify that file is existing or not. How to verify particular file? ls-lrt pass. You can give pass star means what are the file name started with this name. It lists out all the files. If you want to see only particular file, ls-lrt or file name, that file is existing, it will display. If does not exist, it says no such file or directory, like that. Suppose if you give password 1, no, I given wrong name, it immediately says cannot access no such file or directory. Clear? How to so check password file, go to /etc location, cd/etc. Okay, you can keep these commands. What is my PWD? Yes, ls-lrt. Okay, pass star. If we give what are the files are naming conversion start with PASS, it give all the files. If you want to see particular file name, you can give file name. It gives that file name. Okay, so this is how you can cd/etc. Okay, so this is how you can go to and file is existing or not. This. Okay. Clear? Any queries from anyone? Password. This is the file name. If you create any user in Linux, all the users will be stored inside this file. This file is created by system itself. This file is located under /etc. If you want to read the file data, you can use. So if you are in the same location, no need to keep full path. I am in the same location, then password. Yes. If you are in a different location, you have to give the cat/etc/password. So ABC1 is the file we created. That user name is added inside this location. This is the username. This is the user ID. This is the group ID. ID space ABC1. What is the username? ABC. What is the user ID? 1004. What is the group ID? 1004. So this all the information will be stored inside the etc/password file. What is the home directory? abc1/home/abc1. All the information there. All the username, user IDs, group ID, group. You can see here root. Root is the user. Yes, root also user. This user information will be there. File, same file. What is the user ID? 0. What is the group ID? 0. What is the root home directory? /root. What is the ABC2? What is the home directory? /home/ABC2. What is the ABC home directory? /home/ABC. What is the ABC user ID? What is the group ID? What is the ABC1 user ID? Group ID? Home directory? This all like this we can verify the user is created or not. Okay, just go through this recording and you can practice.